If you had to, sum it up into a couple of paragraphs for Christian writers, what if you were to put your arm around them and act as a mentor? What would you say to them? What's your best advice? By the way, I forgot to tell everybody what your title is. Would you please do the honors?
Well, I'm here at Universal Music Publishing, and I supervise and I actually have a joint venture with them, and I supervise their whole entree into the Christian music world.
Yeah.
And they are in the middle of buying BMG, which includes Brentwood Benson, Provident, Reunion, Essential, Jars of Clay, acts like that are now, they're about to all own all that publishing. So
how long have you been in the Christian music field?
I've been in about 25 years.
Okay, so you know whereof you speak. So
well,
being that you are, as I say, the senior statesman of Christian music, what would you say if the guy sitting in his chair wasn't me, was a up and coming or a new Christian writer looking to really break into the market?
Yeah.
What advice can you give them?
What I would encourage them, the first thing to do is go to find the charts, R&R charts or CCM charts, and find out, look at the singles and the albums. Define who are the artists they write all their own material. Mm-hmm. They're not open to anybody. Find those artists that are accepting songs that are outside. And also, for the praise and worship, for the artists, Christian artists, I do the same thing as well. If you're going to write, if you are a Christian artist, write for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Bring something different to the table. Don't bring anything, don't try to copy anything,
Well, we get this a lot in the secular stuff at Taxi. I'm doing something completely new and different, but it's so new and different. When we hear it, we know that radio wouldn't play it, therefore A&R guys won't sign it.
That's right.
Can you be too different?
Well, the key to success is always being new and different, but accessible.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's what I look for in writers. That's what I look for in artists. I tend to like the left field stuff. When I signed Marcus Hummon, who wrote "God Bless the Broken Road," it was such a big song for Rascal Flatts. He was left field, but there was something very accessible. It took a long time to get people to open up and believe he's acceptable. I think the market grew towards him, and but Kyle Matthews, who wrote "We Fall Down," which was a huge crossover hit in the hip hop R&B market. That was a gospel song, but it took a while for people to get Kyle Matthews.
Yet, all these examples you're pointing to are songs with really strong hooks. They're
really strong hooks. Really universal themes of love and value and what's important, family,
mm-hmm.
Helping the poor. Marcus also wrote One of These Days, that was a huge hit for Tim McGraw. It's about loving others and loving yourself and self-acceptance. To me, that's the message of the gospel. And in my work in Christian music, that's what I'm looking for. It doesn't always have to say Jesus. It could be a God Bless the Broken Road.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a song like Brad Paisley, one of our writers here at Universal, Rivers Rutherford, wrote "When I Get Where I'm Going."
Yeah.
It's about heaven and being reunited with your loved ones. Those are all universal themes. And someone in the Christian market could equally do a song called "When I Get Where I'm Going."
Yeah. We'll get 200 submissions with that title next week.
But the people who are cutting right now, who are looking for outside songs, are the more either they're not really Southern gospel. Southern gospel is really in the change now. If you listen to the Crab Family, you listen to there's a new group called Austin's Bridge that I think is going to be a big group, and. But that's the way it is now.
Yeah.
In the midst of all the technological changes, in the midst of all the corporate downsizing, You know, the industry will turn on a dime. And it's changed in the last 2 or 3 years, and it'll probably change in the next 2 or 3 years. So,
well, I sure appreciate your time and being so generous with your advice to our members who do Christian music. And I know you've got writers upstairs in the writing rooms waiting for you. So thank you so much for doing this.
You're welcome.
I hope all of our viewers enjoy it as much as I have.
Well, I'm honored that you asked me.
Thanks, Michael.